So the real tea is my go-to hairstyle is a ponytail, right? It starts off as a ponytail because I'm doing good. And then when it naps up, I put it into a bun. Goes into a bun. So you see it back here in a ball, 9 times out of 10 it's nappy, okay? And that's why it formulates from a ponytail to a bun. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shanti. Today I'm going to be doing a get to know me tag. It's basically going to be like some of the tag questions, but first I'm going to answer the questions that you guys asked me either on the YouTube community tab or on my Instagram. If you guys watch my kids winter clothing haul, I told you in that video that I was going to be trying to do a like a motivational quote or just some kind of positive quote in at least one of my videos per week. So I do want to start off with that quote, and that quote is, "You can't pour from an empty cup. Take care of yourself first." So I think that's really important. All right guys, so we're gonna jump right into the tag. So the first question comes from Shay Marie and Family Vlogs. Hey girl, that's my boo. Her question is, "Hello, I would like to know what made you start a daycare." So Shay, I used to work at the DMV, and while I was working at the DMV, my husband and I were trying to have another child, and I ended up getting pregnant with Khaleesi, and we had Khaleesi. And soon thereafter, very shortly after, I got pregnant again with Junior, and I just couldn't leave 2 small kids. Like it was hard for me to leave Khaleesi. Luckily I had my mother-in-law to leave her with for like 2 or 3 months. And then after that, when I was pregnant with Junior, I just decided I just can't do it. So I ended up staying home. And so I was trying to think like, what could I do, you know, while making money and being at home with my kids. And childcare came up in my head because my mom had one when I was little, and my great aunt, she's had one for like, I don't know, it's probably as long as I've been alive. So that's the reason I decided to start a daycare, because I knew it was something that I could do from home. And I've been around it my whole life, so I kind of knew the ropes. The second question comes from Lani Rashid. I hope I pronounced that last name correctly. It says, "I would like to know your backstory in getting started doing YouTube. What is your motivation?" So basically, Lani, I just, I don't know. I wanted to do YouTube I had mentioned it to my husband probably, I'm not sure, maybe a year or 2 before I actually wanted to do it. And one day I was just like, I'm gonna do it. Like, it was just like, I just decided I'm gonna do it. My husband kept telling me to get past whatever it was that was discouraging me from doing it, and just do it, because I never know what could come of it. And so he was actually the one who really gave me that extra push and who encouraged me to do it. And as far as what is my motivation, my motivation is simple. It's basically, I hope that through like some of my content, my videos, that I help to inspire other women in all aspects. So whatever I put on my channel, so whether it be just like a motivational quote, or you know, a cleaning video, or cleaning tips, or just whatever it is, just whatever, you know, lifestyle video I put out there, hopefully I can encourage and motivate just at least one other person. And so that's my motivation. And then also just to see where it goes as well. All right, the third question is from Bonnie Verbeer. And the question is, what is your makeup routine? You look flawless all the time. Well, thank you, doll. I appreciate you, Bonnie, and you always leave nice comments. So I'm actually going to be recording a video in 2019. It's going to be like my everyday makeup, and then like kind of like a different video is going to have my more of like a glam look. So I will show you my makeup routine through those videos. But basically, Bonnie, for my everyday look, I just put on some tinted moisturizer and some powder with blush and some mascara, and that is my routine. Most of the time that you guys see me, that's my routine. And then other times, like right now, I have more of a full covered face on. So I definitely will put that video out for you guys to take a look. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. I am a little nervous about putting that video out because in no way, shape, or form am I like a makeup artist, but quite a few people have asked me about the routine, so I'll just do it for my viewers, for you guys. If that's what you guys want to see, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, and this fourth question comes from Everyday Deanda. I hope I pronounce your name correctly. If it's not Deanda, I would say it's Deanda. But nevertheless, your question is, tell us about your name. It's beautiful and unique. I have a unique name too. Yes, you do. So I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that you hear a lot of different versions. What are some of the best tries you've heard over the years? So my name is pronounced Shanti. A lot of people have a hard time saying that, and I'm not sure why, but you know, different dialects, different everything, so I understand. It's Indian and it means peace, and thank you for the compliment. Your name is beautiful as well. Let's see here. What are some of the best tries that you've heard over the years? I have heard a whole bunch of different things. Mostly people call me Ashanti, Shanti, Shani. They just leave, you know, a few letters out there. But Sharky was the most. I didn't understand that. Now here's the thing. 2 people have called me Sharky. One was one of my daycare kids, so she was like 2 or 3. I understood that. No, she was 3 or 4. I understood that one. The other one was an adult, so I didn't really see where Shanti and Sharky, like where those 2, I don't know what happened there. I think that was a little bit of shade there. But we're gonna, those are probably the most interesting ones, Sharky. But usually people call me Ashanti or Shanti, and that's what those are most common. The 5th question is from Mercedes Cervantes, and your question or comment, let's see here. How do you manage to keep your home so clean while running a daycare, plus still taking care of your little ones afterwards? Your home is beautiful. Also, do you have a budget for yourself when it comes to buying home decor, or do you just buy as you see? Or do you just buy as you see something you like? I have a hard time budgeting myself when it comes to that. Mercedes, you also always leave me the sweetest comments. All you guys do. All you guys do. I appreciate that. But okay, Mercedes, so to answer your first question, how do you manage to keep your home so clean while running a daycare, plus still taking care of your little ones afterwards? So girl, the real tea on that is I feel like, I have a little touch of OCD. I do not like seeing things out of place. Like it bothers me, like in my soul. If something is just not right, it just makes me feel awkward. I don't know how to explain that. And so I'm constantly cleaning. Like I don't suggest anybody constantly clean because that's a little bit crazy, but that's what I do. And so I guess that's why it stays clean. Now, however, my house is not perfect all the time, girl. Okay, I just constantly clean. I'm constantly cleaning, but definitely I am not perfect, and my house looks a mess like everybody else's. Just probably not to whatever your, you know, everybody has their own mess. Whatever your mess is, my mess may be different from yours, or whoever's, yours from somebody else's. But trust me, my house is definitely not perfect all the time. Thank you for the compliment. When you say my home is beautiful, I appreciate that. And the second question, also, do you have a budget for yourself when it comes to buying home decor? So, not really. I mean, yes and no. Anyways, so in my phone, I have a list that I keep of things that I want for my house. So it can be from anything from, you know, something for organization. It could be buckets. It could be, you know, a new mop. It could be a Dyson. I really want the Dyson V8. It could be coffee tables, dining room tables, like whatever it is that I want to purchase eventually for my house, I make a list of it. So when I'm in like Home Goods or Kirkland's or wherever it is that I go to shop, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to search for those things on my list first. Now, if I come across something that I see that I want, then typically I just buy it. If it's like really pricey and I just can't get it at that time, then I'll just save my coins and I will go back, and then at, you know, a later date, I'll pick it up. And yes, so it is hard to budget. It's hard to budget that, because it's like you really don't know, unless they're like big items. Like in the near future, I want to change our coffee tables, and both of our formal dining and our dining room table, I want to change all those out. So those will be more like pricey items. So I'll definitely budget that, but like for just like accents around the house, I don't really put that into a budget. I should though. All right, so those are the questions that you guys asked me, and I really appreciate everybody who took time out to ask me a question. Now we're gonna jump into some of the get to know me questions from the actual tag. And the first one is, where did you grow up? And I grew up in Riverside, California. And yeah, that's, you know, I grew up there. A fun place to grow up. It's very culturally diverse. Where do you currently live? So I'm not gonna put the city. I know some of you may have figured it out, but I live still in Riverside County. How tall are you? I'm 5'7.5". What year were you born? 1982. What is your favorite drink? Honestly, my favorite drink is water. But if I go to a restaurant and I ask for a drink, I'm gonna ask for strawberry lemonade. And if that means like drink, like alcoholic beverage, then I'm gonna say strawberry daiquiri. Cat or dog? Dog, definitely dog. You guys, I'm so sorry for you cat lovers if I'm offending anybody, but I do not like cats. I don't like how they look, and I just don't like anything about a cat. I just can't do cats. I'm allergic to cats, so that may have a big part in it. I'm not sure, but I'm definitely a dog fan. The next question is, you're wearing perfume. What scent is it? Bombshell from Victoria's Secret. So I'm not a huge perfume person. Like, I like body mists. So like my body spray is Love Spell. That is my go-to all-time favorite. Been like that for I don't know how many years, like too long. But I'm very sensitive to a lot of perfumes, so I don't wear a whole lot of perfumes. So yeah, my go-to is definitely Bombshell from Victoria's Secret. So the next question is, how long is your longest relationship? So I've been with my husband going on 9 years, and we've been married for going on 5 years. So this is my longest relationship and the most healthy relationship. So yeah, this relationship I'm in now is my longest relationship. What is your go-to hairstyle? A ponytail, either a ponytail or a bun. Low bun, high ponytail, low ponytail. Usually it's low, but it's either a ponytail or a bun. How many siblings do I have? You guys, oh gosh, I have too many. I have so many. Not too many, because I love them all. But I have, excuse me, I have 5 sisters and 6 brothers, and I'm the oldest of all of them. Okay, the next question is, who is my celebrity crush? Oh, I feel like I have a few of those. So I'm just gonna name the 2 that have been like my favorite since I was a young girl, and Brad Pitt, Will Smith. Like, those are the 2 that have just, since I was, I don't know, since I could remember, since I knew what a crush was. Like, those are the 2 guys that I've had the crush on for forever. And then if we had to, you know, fast forward a little bit, I always like Usher and Chris Brown. Who else? I don't know. It's just so many. I don't know. Matthew McConaughey. I don't know. You guys, that's a whole nother video, okay? But anyways, those will be my celebrity crushes. What are your pet peeves? That is also probably another video. I got issues. Like, a lot of things are my pet peeves. Dirty houses. Oh gosh. Drinking from the carton. Chewing with your mouth open. I don't know. I don't want you guys to think I'm crazy. Well, you guys probably already know that if you're subscribed to me. But yeah, I have quite a few pet peeves. Like, I do. I do. And I hold myself accountable to them as well. And if I don't, like, my siblings will. Like, you don't like when people smack and you're over there smacking. Anyways, yeah, I have a few of those. And then the last question is, tell us one thing about you that we don't know, or that we wouldn't know. Okay, so when I was younger, myself, my sister, and 2 of my friends, we had a girl group, and shoot, I don't even know what it was called. I'm not sure. I had to ask my sister. I have a bad memory. But we actually like wrote a song. Hey Lacey, hey Nita, if you guys are watching, because they were part of the group. We actually wrote a song, and we actually had a manager, this guy who was interested in us, heard us singing, and he came out to where we lived in Riverside at the time. I think we were in junior high, and you know, we actually performed for him, and he was interested. I don't know like really where that could have went, but we weren't consistent, and yeah, so anyways, so I had a little girl group, you know, kind of, a little bit, sort of. We called ourselves having one anyways. We had organized a little girl group. Didn't do anything with it, didn't go far by any means, but yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please be sure to do so. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can know when I upload future videos. And until next time, everybody, bye.
Freezing outside, a little bit high on the feeling, can't seem to focus.